A woman has opened up about how at the age of 38 she told her husband she would never sleep with him again. She admits that she never had a libido and that while she loves her husband, she has no desire to sleep with him. So 2 years later, she says they're still together, still married, although she admits his sacrifice, and that's the word that she uses, is always on her mind. And celibacy is something that younger generations in particular are embracing more and talking about more. Now, of course, Jane, you're a royal correspondent. Denza, you're our sex correspondent.
Denise, what do you think? I knew that was coming up on the autocue. I think it's interesting. And to be honest, this topic arose, I think. OK. Because Kay and I went for a quick knit and natter after...
What you're about to say?
No, we went for a little knit and natter after work yesterday, and we were talking about a couple that we knew some years ago who recently said to us that they have sex about 3 times a day.
Wow.
And it's just, you don't.
Yeah.
We know you don't.
Well, we think that we're gossiping. What can I say?
Yeah.
The more you talk about it, you think the less you do it.
Well, it's a bit like
Maybe
on
we were
Instagram
jealous.
when you've got friends who are sort of all very sort of zen and everything, and you think you're having a really, really time at the minute. But I'm being quite cynical. But there is, today in the newspaper, there is this lady who just, because we said we don't really talk enough about celibate relationships because we think this particular relationship is celibate.
It's like people feel the need to say that they're having sex lots of times, whereas actually, if it is your choice to be celibate, then it should be a legitimate
But this
choice.
lady here, it's a kind of different edge to it because she has always been asexual, she says. She's never really been into it at all.
She should have had that conversation with him before they got married,
Well,
though.
I think she was a virgin and I think she thought it was all right for a bit. And then she realised that
It's not you, is it? You know a lot about this woman.
I know. Yeah, nobody would talk to me about it. I had to write into our own show. No, I'm certainly not celibate. But
OK.
No, but I don't move around very much, you know what I mean? I mean,
No, I don't know what you mean.
Don't ask her what she means. Do not ask her what she means.
Anyway, the point being is this lady has said to her husband, I love you, I love cuddling you, I love sleeping in the same bed with you, but I'm done pretending that it's OK.
Yeah.
So when you start to stir a bit, I don't want it anymore.
But that's quite empowering that she is saying, look, this isn't something I want, so I'm not going to participate.
Yeah, but what does that say to him?
Well, he's gutted, but he doesn't want to leave
but what
her.
she's saying to him
Is
is,
it an open marriage, though?
I don't desire you.
Right, OK.
Is what
well,
she's
it
saying.
could be I don't
think.
desire anybody. If you're asexual or if there's a medical reason or there's a trauma in the
There's
past...
not in her situation.
Do you think a relationship, a marriage, Jane, can be all that it could be without intimacy?
And we're talking about not necessarily old people. We're talking
Thanks, Denise. Pointing at me.
As long as you're on the same page.
Right, OK.
So I think if one person isn't part of that pact and is thinking, well, I desire you, but what you're saying is you don't desire me, I think that's problematic.
It is hurtful, but like Katie said, she doesn't desire anybody, but...
that wasn't a quote from me.
No, I know.
But why do we get all edgy about being, like, accused of being celibate? There is this kind of feeling that, you know, the more sex you have, the better it is, and people who are not having sex, there is something wrong.
I just think that intimacy
maybe
is a very important part of a
No, but I think you can be
It's trend on
celibate and
social
very
media.
intimate. I don't think intimacy and celibacy are necessarily separate. I think you can be intimate and still be celibate.
Agree.
Intimacy isn't just about sex.
Yeah.
It's about also, emotional connection.
Celibacy influencers now. So, I mean, you touched on it being older people, but there's a lot of young people that have whole Instagram accounts around being celibate, whether it's being a virgin or whether it's just whilst they're single, they won't be having any casual sex at all.
Young kids don't have any fun anymore.
No, it's not. It's not. It's to do with energy, because they say that every time you allow someone access to your body, you transfer energy. So it's not necessarily a religious thing, it's an energy thing. You must be so energetic.
Well, I think I gave all my energy away a long time ago.
You could argue, if you go back to the old days when you didn't have sex before marriage or whatever, and a lot of these reality shows,
Well,
what is it, Love is Blind, etc., they build up the intimacy of getting to know somebody before you actually... So you if you take the sex out of the situation, you might actually get to know somebody a bit better. But if the sex is off the table forever, I think that's a problem.
Right, OK.
If you're not on the same page.
OK, all right, well, moving on. But before I do, it's with great joy that I apologise to any lip readers for Denise's language.
What did I say?
Oh, let's
We
not go
don't want
into
to
it.
know what you said.
And be careful. Star of Wicked and Bridgerton, Jonathan Bailey, has appeared on the cover of Time in a list of the world's most influential rising stars. But something else has got people's attention. Can you see it? Can you spot it? What's leaping out to you there? Katie?
His foot, the foot in the foreground there. Listen, I'm a massive believer in anything you can't control, let go of it and accept it. But everything you can control, please make the best of yourself. And that foot is not giving the best of him.
What's wrong with his foot?
That foot looks like it would make a noise if you tapped it.
No, it doesn't.
It looks dry, it looks solid, it needs a pumice. It needs a wash. Well, it looks like he's been running around the garden.
I did tell you, with Jane
years.
and I speak for both of us.
Don't bring me
Yes,
into
I am,
your-
because you told me his
No.
foot was not the first thing we were drawn to in that photograph, and I defy anybody to say otherwise. Thank you, carry on.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Absolutely. He's such a... He's got a lovely smile. He really does, and that was certainly what drew me to him. But, yeah, I don't know if I've ever... I mean, so does Richie have to sort of look after his feet? Is that sort
Actually,
of
for
part of the
Christmas,
deal?
I bought him one of those metal cheese graters with the big handle, and he keeps...
You are kidding
Romance
me
is
on.
not dead in your house.
I've got one as well. We have separate ones. I wouldn't share. And you keep them
For
in...
Christmas?
Yeah, I think, well, I like to buy him practical things because he's got everything else he wants within me, so he doesn't need anything else. But in the shower, you keep that in the shower, and every time the foot is moist, you then just grate down the plug hole. Don't do it dry because you could bleed.
See, I like feet because they keep me standing upright and I don't fall over, but I don't want to look at feet. I'm not a keen...
Really?
I don't
Do you like your foot rubbed?
I don't understand
love
people
that.
with a foot fetish
No,
at all.
not a foot fetish,
I find that
just want
peculiar.
maintenance. I'm not fetishising.
I think men should... I think we all should look after our feet, and I think that's important. But you even got the ick this morning because your husband had chips.
Oh, we had chips at 9 a.m. in the
Chips
cafe.
at 9 a.m.
And I said to him, is that where the marriage has gone? Chips at 9 a.m. in a cafe.
What's this got
She's
to do with
grated for
feet?
his feet and a plate of chips, and she's done.
No, because I thought you can't stop making the best of yourself just because I'm now trapped.
Chips.
Chips.
I think we
James is dumbfounded.
Have I got into some sort of parallel universe? I thought we were talking about feet.
We were, but it was just...
I think
what
it's
gives her the ick.
maintaining yourself and making the best of yourself.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently,
What are your
I've been
feet
told in
like?
my ear you should only grate your feet when you're dry, or don't do it when they're dry.
You should only
Moist.
chip
I
your
say
feet.
moist.
When they're dry.
Moist
OK,
feet.
anyway,
Moist
listen.
feet
No,
and no chips.